Alright, this is just a quick video to show a soldering trick I figured out when I was trying to replace some potentiometers in my Formula Sound DJ mixer. But this basically applies to any type of potentiometer. So to make things quick, this at the top is a original Formula Sound replacement part. It's a long terminal 9mm potentiometer B50K. I got this from Formula Sound distribution. It was quite expensive. I think like £5 per piece plus shipping plus import tax. So considering the fact that this is a really cheap model potentiometer, I think it's a Soundwell or something similar. It's not Alps or anything. I think it's a quite expensive replacement part, and you cannot buy these in small quantities anymore. You can only get them made in quantities upwards of 300 in a Chinese factory, or you can buy them at a very expensive price from the mixer manufacturer. This here, on the other hand, is still being sold. You can buy them piecewise on Mouser or DigiKey or any other website for buying electronic parts. It's a short terminal 9mm potentiometer of the same value and the exact same shaft type and shaft length. It just looks slightly different because of this flat part on the original, but functionally it's the same part but with short terminal legs. So this is really cheap. You could get it from no-name Chinese companies, probably below €1 per piece. You could also get a part from Bourns. They also make this exact part, same spec, B50K short terminal. And I think there's like another company that sells this exact part that's called Sky. I will link the parts in the description. The only issue is this is short terminal, so how do we overcome that? Well, what I figured out is, as you can see, it's this. This is the short terminal version, but I stuck these pin headers at the bottom. I will also link this part below. You can just break them off by hand. So we need 3 pins times 2. Alright. And if I stick him on the bottom here, here we go. If I stick them on the bottom, turns out they're exactly the correct length to adjust the terminal length, as you can see. I'll just turn it. Yeah, so this is how I convert the length of the terminal to the long terminal version. Now, what I did is, I think if you just plug them in, especially because it's a moving part, it's probably not stable enough. It will probably come loose when you use it. So what you can do is either one option, which I haven't tried yet but probably works as well. You could just put like glue in there to keep the pins in place, or, which is what I did, you can solder them in place. So you take the pins of the short terminal potentiometer and you solder them into these pin headers. So let me just try if I can show this. Let's see if we can get a good camera angle. You need a sort of you need a very thin tip to get between the pins, and a smart idea would probably to put some solder tin on the pins of the potentiometer, which is what I'm gonna do now. So, okay, I've pre-tinned the potentiometer pins, and now you can stick on the pin header. Make sure there's not too much solder on the potentiometer pins, otherwise they won't go in all the way. So you really have to make sure the pins are all the way in still. And now just heat up the potentiometer pins again. Don't do it for too long, otherwise you might melt the plastic on the header. And if you want, you could probably also add some more solder. Okay, I'm done with the first row. I'm not sure the camera will come in focus, but it looks like I got some decent solder joints. Yeah, it's not coming in focus, but just check the joints and make sure they look proper. I might put a picture. And then you can just go ahead and put the second row of pin headers onto the potentiometer pins. Okay, so now you can just put this potentiometer onto whichever board you desire. I just have like a test board, a strip board here, just to show you that the upper joints won't come loose when you solder it to the board. So there you have it. The potentiometer is now on the board. The upper joints didn't come loose. Okay, so here is a comparison with the original part on the board. Looks okay to me. I don't think it's completely exact in terms of height of the board, but especially if you end up fixing the potentiometer shaft to the case using a metal nut, it will get pushed into place later on, and I think it's perfectly fine.